People have been asking about Deja Kelly, the former Oregon Ducks guard, the former North Carolina Tar Heels guard, who spent 4 years at North Carolina before transferring over to Oregon for her fifth and final season. And there's a lot of questions about, did she get snubbed? Should she have been drafted? Well, that's a double-edged question, double-edged sword. And we're going to talk about it in this video here. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. We talk facts for feelings. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Appreciate all y'all continuing to support this channel. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. The comments are what make this channel go. You have no idea how important the comments are to helping us through the algorithm. I appreciate y'all in advance. So Deja Kelly, she spent 4 years at North Carolina. At North Carolina, she played a lot. She started pretty much every game except for one. In her college career, she started 152 of 153 total games. Even as a freshman at Carolina, she started 23 of 24, played almost 29 minutes, averaged 11 points, 3 assists, 2.5 rebounds. But what she's always had an issue with, and it's been that way since, throughout her entire collegiate career, is complete and utter inefficiency. It's just that simple. When you look at players and you see 33% shooting, 36.6% shooting, 37.3% shooting, 34.6% shooting, and 38.6% shooting. That's just not going to cut it. It just won't cut it. Deja Kelly was a very highly sought after high school player going back to 2020. She was in the class that featured Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, Angel Reese, Cam Brink, Camilla Cardoso, Haley Van Lith. And she was ranked 10th coming out of Duncanville High School in Texas, a 98 grade, 5-star recruit. And she was a combo guard. And that right there should tell you the concerns. And I think that's something that women's basketball really needs to start looking at. They really need to take a look at this a little bit more closely, because I think they ignore the fact that if you are a combo guard in high school as a woman at 5'8", there's going to be a problem. There's just going to be a problem. This was her high school report, her scouting report. Poised combo guard, brings consistent production off the dribble in mid-range game manager, basketball IQ, disruptor on defense, penetrates and dishes, makes the defense commit, delivers results at the stripe. Already an elite guard, yet continued to raise during the season. A coveted guard in the class of 2020. Again, she's listed as a combo guard. And again, we have another report. Smooth combo guard, manufactures, delivers, blase, 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 blase. Same shit. You go back to Boo Williams Invitation. These are the events that she competed in. I mean, you can go all the way back to 15. Skilled combo guard. She's been referred to as a combo guard for 10 years. For 10 years, we're talking here. We're not talking about recent. We're talking about she has been viewed as a combo guard by the experts, by the people covering recruiting. I used to cover recruiting. I used to do reports like this. I did. Dead serious. I used to sell them to college coaches. I used to sell these reports for men, for boys. And they were purchased. So since she was 13 years old, she's been viewed as a combo guard. Future Stars USA, same thing. John Lucas Elite, same thing. This was 16, 17 Nike Nationals. Here, again, I mean, look, It's frustrating because you know she has talent. You know she has skill, but something's missing. And the missing component for her game is that she's not really a point guard. You cannot be a 5'8" combo guard in the WNBA. Like realistically, there are very few players that can do that. And her shooting percentage is so bad that it makes it really hard to ignore the fact that she has a 1-to-1 assist to turnover ratio, pretty much 1.2. So she's not a point guard. But at the same time, she's a horrendous three-point shooter. So you have a player who theoretically is very athletic, very gifted, all these things, but she can't score like consistently on an efficient level. You go look at the other guards. I mean, heck, you look at the guards in this particular class. The guards in this particular class in itself, there's a certain level of efficiency that I'll talk about right now. So you look at the guards in this class. There's some of them that completely flamed out, and some that are there. Obviously, Paige is number one in the class, shot over 50%. Caitlin Clark shot mid 40s, mid to high 40s in her entire Iowa career. Haley Van Lith shot better than 40% in pretty much every year, except for that 1 year that she had at LSU. And then immediately this past year with Texas Christian, shot over 45%. And her career is still 42.2. Like every year, only year she shot sub 40% was at LSU. The rest of her worst season was 41.1, 42.9, 43.2. This year, 45.2. So you see an improvement. You see it changing. Now you have other guards in this particular class. You have Diamond Johnson, who was ranked sixth. She's 5'5". She's a point guard, but even if you look at her, people have lost their minds that she's been ignored. Well, she's 5'5". Like that's too small. Like we have to be real. 5'5" players. That's like asking for. It's not going to happen. You have to be next level special. Now, I will say she's more efficient, but she also played at Norfolk State the last 2 years. She started off at Rutgers, started off great at Rutgers, 17.6 points per game, 51% from the field. That's pretty freaking impressive. 45.5 from three. But then she transferred. I don't know. I don't know anything about her. I'll be real. I don't know why she transferred. I don't know why you would do that. She transferred to NC State, plays there for 2 years, starts one game her first year, 21 games her second year, averaged 10 to 12 points. Shooting percentage went way down, back down to 40%. 3-point shooting dropped almost 10%. Then she transfers to Norfolk State. She averages 20 and 3. Again, you're supposed to be a point guard. 3 assists is not a point guard. That's a scoring guard. And then she started. And this past year, she averaged 18.9 points, shot 47%. But again, she's not playing a point guard role, realistically. 4 assists, it's not a point guard. So when I look at, her, obviously size is an issue. You have another guard, Sydney Parrish, who basically, again, a player that I don't know much about, went to Oregon initially. Um, if you look at her, she's at Indiana now. Okay. So she played at Oregon for 2 years, went to Indiana for 3 years. She's been an okay level guard, but nothing crazy. She's 6 foot tall. Um, don't know if I don't know if she's back in school for a sixth year. I have no idea, honestly. But the problem with Deja Kelly is but Sydney Parrish is 6 foot tall. She's not 5'8". Now, then you have Priscilla Williams, whose career basically flamed out. She didn't do much of anything. She went to 4 schools. Like this transfer crap is never going to be a good look. Her last year was this year. She was at Jacksonville. Like, bro, you're not going to play. You're not going to the WNBA. You're not even going to play basketball overseas. But Deja Kelly has a chance, can play overseas. She's just never going to play in the WNBA. She's just not, and it's unfortunate. But sometimes you just see this is the same conversation I had when I'm talking about Raven Johnson. Sometimes you peak in high school, and maybe she peaked in high school. She didn't have a bad college career. She actually had a pretty good college career. The problem with her college career is efficiency. It's lack of a real position. It's a person playing various positions. And which is basically for her is point guard and shooting guard, but not really playing point. And you can't be a shooting guard shooting 23% from three. Her career from three is 30%, but her first 2 years, she was 30 and 36%. And since then, it was 28, 28.6. And this year, 23.8. Shooting's got worse. Her shooting has gotten worse from the perimeter. She's 5'8". And she's damn sure, and I've seen her playing, she's damn sure not Kennedy Carter, who, while she's not a great three-point shooter, she doesn't have the explosion of Kennedy Carter, who's also around 5'8". So when you look at her, I mean, she's a decent player, decent to good. I mean, she's just I'll say all ACC freshman, 3-time all ACC. But yeah, unfortunately, she wasn't snubbed. She's just not good enough. She doesn't fit the measurables, doesn't fit the skill set, and she is in the same boat. Albeit, she scores at a higher level. So when I would compare her to a Raven Johnson's not better than Deja Kelly. Just being real. Raven Johnson is not better than Deja Kelly. Period. So you be the judge. You can take a look at video on them. I will tell you that Deja Kelly's a very pretty young woman. So she's probably going to end up on TV somewhere if that's the route she wants to take. She's very pretty. But basketball wise, WNBA wise, it ain't gonna happen. And it wasn't a snub. People are saying it's a snub. And I mean, the thing is, she got dressed up for this thing. She went to the ceremony. She was in the crowd. Did she really think she was gonna get drafted? I guess maybe she wanted to do the orange carpet walk. I mean, it's a one-time opportunity. Go do it. But I hope that no one blew her brains up saying you're gonna get drafted. When the reality was she wasn't even in the top 4, she wasn't even in the top 38 ranking wise. And consider the fact that there were 10 players ranked in the top 38 that didn't get drafted, including Sedona Prince, Deanna Gaston, Samara Spencer, Taylor Jones, Jewel Spear, Alyssa Usby, Kendall Bostic, Tamira Poindexter, Maria Gakdeng, I think I spelled it properly. I scribbled it. Jada Curry and Katie Denny Beyer, but that was 39. So she was actually behind 11 players who didn't get behind 11 players who didn't get selected who were ranked ahead of her. So those are my thoughts on Deja Kelly. I mean, you let me know your thoughts in the comments. Love to hear what you got to say. This is Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way, Women's Basketball. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Come on now.